Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. My life? Yeah, I think I am. Okay, this is the whole book, by the way. Oh, we do not want that. We do not want that. Exit full screen. Close that, open that. Cabin. There we go. Hello, welcome. Welcome to you. Okay, so yeah, today we're live time zones. I got it nearly 13 hours ago. I just needed to wait for something before I started streaming it, but yeah, I already have it. So yeah, that's the whole book, 131 pages. Depending on your device, it could be more. You can get it on Amazon and Google Play Books. I don't know if there's any more, so yeah. So yeah, this is VIP. This is the novel. Yep, yep, and then it'll start. Let me just see. Can I make the text bigger? Yes, I can. I don't want that. I want to left it. That looks better. There we go. Yeah, time zones. Yeah. So I already have it. I hope this works. I hope this does work. Uh, Now I will link them when they release because I know it releases pretty soon in America. I think not that far ahead. But yeah, this is VIP. I have it early. I am reading it. I don't know. Not read it, but I believe it is canon. I could be wrong by that though. But from what I've heard, I have heard it is canon. So yeah, let's begin. You, Devon, are the luckiest 12-year-old boy in the world because you just won two special VIP passes to Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. An all day, all you can eat it, all expenses paid experience for you and one of your best. You're bringing Ike, Mum says, looking at the colorful printout in your hand that shows Glamrock Freddy pointing at you with the words, "You're a winner." What? No, Mum, you wail. You can't think of anything less fun than spending the whole day with the mobile snot factory that is your 6-year-old brother. Yes, Ike shouts. Did that sound like a question or a suggestion? Mum crosses her arms. Either you both go or no one goes. Poof, there goes your dream of being the most popular kid in your class, at least while everyone competes to be the one to join you at the Pizzaplex. Fine, you sulk. You, Devon, are the unluckiest 12-year-old boy in the world because you just won two special VIP passes to Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. For you and your little brother. You have to waste one of your precious VIP passes on your brother, but this is still going to be so much fun. You can just ignore the tag along like you usually do while you have the time of your life. Even though you live near the Pizzaplex, you hardly ever get to go. Your boring parents don't like the flashy lights and noise, and they say it's overpriced and the animatronics are disconcerting, which you think means they don't like the glam rock band's music. It's been ages since you were there last, had a classmate's birthday party, but it seems like the place gets bigger every year and they're always adding new rides. As you explore the Pizzaplex, you'll face many choices that lead to various outcomes. Before you begin this adventure, make sure you have something to write on. I do, I got that before. There will be many details to keep track of, and certain pages will provide special instructions you'll want to remember. You may even need to do some simple maths, sorry. For example, if you find an item that you want to hold on to, write it down for later, and when you use it, cross it out. No cheating. Ready, Freddy? If you want to play on easy difficulty, add 2 Faz tokens to your inventory and tap touch here. If you want to play on normal difficulty, start out with only your wits and tap touch here. Yeah, yeah. It should be. What do I do? Easy or hard? Which difficulty should I do? You guys tell me what difficulty I do. Yeah. You guys tell me. I don't really mind whichever one works better for you guys. Let me go here. YouTube. Yeah, I have my phone reason. Okay. Yeah. I'll set up a poll. Give me a second. I need to set up a poll. I need to go here. Need to do it on PC. Give me a minute. Let me set it up now. Sorry, I've turned it off real quick while I set it up. Yeah. History, VIP, create, poll. I won't always do this. I will make most of the decisions myself. I just want to know what you guys think. Start poll. There we go. You always come back. Hi. Hello, Springy's Crafts. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, what should I do? Normal is winning at the moment. I think I'll do normal then. Yeah, normal is winning. I'll do normal then. Let me just go back in, go to OBS, close poll. I don't need to keep that for that long and open up this. There we go. So we're doing normal, right? Yeah, we are. Tap touch here. So that just brings us a page ahead. As your mum drives up to the front of Freddy. As your mum drives up to the front of Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex, you press your face against the car window to see the giant sign over the entrance. It takes your breath away. Even in broad daylight, the neon letters and lightning bolts framing the image of the glam rock band are super bright. Lights and lasers flash invitingly just on the other side of the glass doors. You can't wait to get in there. You try to open the rear passenger door, but it's locked. Maybe I should go in with you, Mum says. That's okay, you say quickly. You wave the printout of the winner announcement you received in your email, wondering again how you won a contest you don't even remember entering. Dad called the Megaplex to be sure. And it isn't a scam, though the employee he spoke to didn't know anything about it either. Oh, that's interesting. Only two guests, remember? I can buy an admission pass. It's not like I'm about to go on any rides or eat an Fazbear pizza, she shudders. And miss your spa day? I'll be fine. You say, I'll be fine, Ike parrots in a high voice from the booster seat next to you. You sigh. Mum gives you a sharp look. You're in charge of your brother, Devon, do not let him out of your sight. What could happen, you ask? They don't call the Mega Pizzaplex the safest place on Earth for nothing. Is it, though? Is it the safest Pizzaplex on Earth, though? I don't know. I don't think it is. Mum twists around to face you, one eyebrow raised. No one calls it that, but that old marketing campaign was a nice try. Their release form is mostly fine print, and it has so many legal disclaimers I considered calling my lawyer before signing it. But you did sign it, you say. You can trust the Pizzaplex and you can trust me. Go enjoy your free Saturday, Mum. That convinces her. She smiles and the door unlocks. You pop open the door before she changes her mind and clamber out of the car. Be good, take care of Ike, she calls as he scurries out after you. He's wearing an eye-watering orange shirt with say cheese on the front of it, which Mum makes him wear in crowded places so he's easier to spot. At least she didn't suggest you bring his leash. Do you want the child harness? She asks. You roll your eyes. I do not. The last thing you want is to be physically tied to your shadow. That's what everyone calls Ike because he's always following you around and he even looks exactly the way you did at his age, like your twins 6 years apart. Except no way were you ever so annoying and clingy. Oh, Ike's mouth hangs open as he gapes at the sign above you. Chica, the chicken glam rock and pink spandex is his favorite. Move it, Spud. You nudge him roughly toward the doors. Passing through the glass doors into the Pizzaplex is like stepping into another world. The lobby is mainly illuminated by the candy-colored neon glow, and you have to blink to let your eyes adjust from sunlight to the dimly lit interior. Ike sticks his fingers in his ears, the cacophony of arcade games, loud rock music, and children shouting and laughing is almost overwhelming. You ate breakfast not long ago, but the mouth-watering aroma of fresh pizza, fried food, cotton candy, and popcorn sets your stomach rumbling. This place is unreal. It's fantastic. Entry gates are straight ahead, but you stop at the welcome desk first and slide the printout of your winner email across it to a pale man in a red shirt. The Pizzaplex employee squints at the page as though he doesn't know how to read it. Mm, How to read. He holds the barcode under a scanner and frowns at his computer screen. Huh? What the heck? Your skin starts to itch as you worry that maybe this was a scam or a prank after all. You glance out the doors to the street outside, but your mother's car is gone. The employee looks skeptical. Hold on a second, kids. He opens a drawer and rummages around for a while. He pulls out two plastic cards and hands them to you and Ike. Have fun. Add VIP pass to your inventory. Okay. Dot VIP pass. Wait, give me a second. Hi, Siren Head. Give me a second. I'm back. Okay, that just brings you here. A line of other kids and their parents has formed behind you, so you step to the side to examine your card. It's a dull grey with a silver magnetic stripe on the back and the letters VIP printed on the front in black permanent marker. What's VIP? Ike asks. He pronounces the acronym as a word rhyming with zip. VIP. You say, what? Ike giggles. It stands for very important person, you explain. Are we very important? He asks. We're supposed to be, but this card doesn't make you feel important at all. It's so plain compared to the colorful, glossy entry passes with the Pizzaplex logo that the employee is handing out to other customers. It's also greasy with dust, crumbs, and hair stuck to it. Disgusting. You consider swapping with Ike, but his card is covered with flecks of dried tomato sauce, so you just wipe yours against your jeans, planning to wash it off in a bathroom later. You expected the Pizzaplex to roll out the red carpet, but it seems you are on your own. Some kids are using their cards at terminals near the entrance. They must be information kiosks to help plan a visit. Okay, so do we want to use the card at a terminal or pass at a terminal or a gate? I will let you guys decide this one right here. This is exciting, dude. I'm liking the book at the moment. It's interesting to say the least. I'm gonna gate. Okay, go to the gate. Okay, I'll listen. Let's see. Gate. What was the other one? Oh, okay. So that's VIP. Okay. You stride toward the entry gates with Ike on your heels, hoping the stupid VIP pass works. Here goes, you think. You press the card to a reader and the display flashes green. The gate swings open away from you. Yes, you say, but before you can step through, it shuts. It slams shut again. No! The display flickers and turns from green to red with glowing white text. See VIP. I am the VIP, you shout. You snatch Ike's pass and try it. Same thing. Oh, okay. I've gotta be right back, because, um, someone's here. Give me Hey, sorry. I had to or go temporarily because we were puppy sitting and the owners came to pick him up. So yeah. But before you can step through, it slams shut again. No, the display flickers and turns from green to red with glowing white text. See VIP. I am the VIP, you shout. You snatch Ike's pass and try it. Same thing. Your brother presses against your side. He's trembling. Can we go now? He asks in a timid voice. What's wrong with you? You say harshly. He's terrified by something on the other side of the gates. No, it's someone. Glamrock Chica's standing nearby, mobbed by joyful kids. The 6 foot plus white chicken's head swivels in your direction, and her purple eyes look directly into yours. You can't help but shiver. Wait, give me a second. There we go. You clear your throat. I thought she's your favorite. She's too big, Ike squeaks. Haven't you seen an animatronic before? Then you realize he hasn't. This is his first time visiting the Mega Pizzaplex. No wonder he was so excited to come with you. They're harmless. The worst thing she'll make you do is exercise and eat junk food. Glamrock Chica suddenly sprints toward the entrance, closing the distance fast. Ike screams and covers his eyes. When she reaches the gate, your gate, she stops and says cheerfully, Are you lost? You've seen the glam rock animatronics in before in person, but only on the stage and in their green rooms behind a glass window. Okay, up close glam rock chicas may be a little scary as someone can be in a pink leotard and leg warmers. But since Ike is afraid, you certainly aren't going to show any nervousness. Hey, Glamrock Chica, should you call her Ms. Chica? Idiot, she's just a fancy robot. It's not like she has any feelings or intelligence. You hold up your VIP pass. This thing doesn't work. She stares at it curiously. Oh, you must be Devon. She leans over the entry gate and looks down at Ike. And you're Ike. Ike peeks out from between his fingers. You know who I am? Glamrock Chica straightens. Of course, we're so happy you've come to have fun with us at the Mega Pizzaplex today. VIP is expecting you. Just insert your pass in a terminal over there. She points to the wall behind the welcome get desk. Ike puts his hand on top of the gate and looks up at Chica adoringly. I like your bow, he says. Chica runs her hand over the 3 feathers on her head. Thanks, kid. Hey, here's a hint that might help you later. If you get lost, just keep going left, she winks. Okay, you shrug and head toward the terminal. Bye, Chica, Hikes shout. See you later, have fun, she says as she stomps off. Okay, so now we need to use the terminal. Yeah, the terminal. Okay, we're using the terminal now. Yeah. So if you use the pass at terminal, so I'm guessing I would cross that off now. Yeah. By the time you reach the terminals behind the welcome desk, all but one are already behind used by customers. You insert your VIP pass into the slot below its screen and it's slurped into the wall. The bouncing Pizzaplex logo disappears and is replaced with a blue screen. Terrific, you say. The machine is broken. You pound a fist against the kiosk. Give me back my card. Pixel art pizzas with white wings start flying across the screen. Then static crackles across the image. It's glitched, Ike says. You think? You snap. The static clears to reveal the face of a pink cartoon pig with the large round glasses that make his eyes look big. He wears an oversized black suit jacket with a loose red tie. Behind his head, a purple synthwave grid moves against a black background. Yeah. Hi, Pig, Ike says. You're super cute. You gently smack the back of Ike's head. He can't hear you, silly. It's just a recording. The pig grins. Good morning, Devon and Ike. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. He sounds like a young kid with a stuffy nose. Customized recording, you say? How do you know our names? I know a lot, he says. I'm very informative pig. My friends call me VIP. Will you be my friends? I'll be yours, VIP. Ike chirps. Thank you. Stick with me and we will have oodles of fun together. I don't trust him. Oh, I don't trust him. I really don't. Ike's right about one thing. Ike's right about one thing. VIP is cute. He reminds you of those animated ads for the Pizzaplex with cartoon renditions of the glam rock animal mascots, but you've never seen or heard of him before. Are you a new feature, you ask? Actually, I've been at the Pizzaplex for a while. However, it has been a very, very long time since I was last activated. VIP's smile turns connected. VIP's smile turns upside down and a large blue tear appears below his right eye. Then he's back to his bright and cheerful self. Ike's hopping up and down in front of the terminal. You ignore him and ask VIP, what do you do? A graduation cap pops onto VIP's head. I think and I know things. I'm a digital companion for Pizzaplex guests. I can answer questions and make suggestions to enhance your visit. I have a question, Ike says, shifting from one foot to the other. VIP looks at Ike. It looks like you need a restroom. Would you like decorations? Ike goes still. I do need to go potty, he says in a hushed voice. Hold it in, you say. I have more important questions. How do I win this special pass? I never entered any contest. I am programmed to anticipate what people want. I selected your name from a log of guests in a 5 mile radius who have not returned in 6 or more months and are not missing or deceased, VIP says. Okay, that is suspicious. Why would you say and are not missing or deceased? That is the most weird thing for someone to say. Um, I don't know how I feel about that. That actually makes me a bit uncomfortable saying it's a guest that is not missing or deceased. Like that shouldn't be added, but he's an animatronic. You invited us, you ask? Precisely, IP says. That's why the staff wasn't expecting us today, you say. Something falls out into the slot below the screen with a hard thump. You pull it out. It's a large cookie in the shape of VIP's head. What's this, you ask? A smart cookie for a smart cookie, VIP says. It's stale. You pass it to Ike. He grabs it eagerly and bites in. Ow, Ike says. Yuck. You say you haven't been activated in a while. Why not? You ask. A frown flickers across VIP's face, but so quickly you might have missed it had you blinked. Most kids did not appreciate my recommendations and preferred to do everything on their own. Parents have not been interested in paying a premium for my services. Consequently, I have been woefully underutilized, he says, but I know I am an important part of the Mega Pizzaplex, and I can prove it. Go ahead, ask me anything. Okay. You glance at a poster on the wall showing Glamrock Bonnie, the bunny, and Montgomery Gator with their arms over each other's shoulders, and the words, don't ask why animatronics. Ask instead, why not more animatronics? What does disconcerting mean? You ask. VIP closes his eyes. Disconcerting adjective. To make one feel troubled or uncomfortable. Why do you ask that? The background behind VIP changes to a purple spiral swelling against yellow with red and green triangles falling down the screen. Here is something to make your day even more magical, VIP says. He swirls his magic wand, creating a shower of gold sparkles, and something drops into the slot below the screen with a thunk. You reach down and pull out a gamepad with a red rubber case. and carrying handles on the sides. You switch it on and are disappointed when VIP's face appears on the screen instead of a video game. This device allows us to communicate with each other throughout your visit, VIP says. Great, you think. As if he can read your mind, VIP puts his hands together and says, This is my last opportunity to demonstrate the value I add for guests. If you promise not to ignore me during your visit, I can offer you a Fazbear experience like no other. And remember, it is all free for the day. Do you promise not to abandon me? Ike's head bubbles enthusiastically. I piggy promise. Kids cheer. Yay from the gamepad. VIP fixes his gaze on you. Promise or no promise? Promise or no promise? Okay, what did it say? I've been live for 30 minutes reading, dude. This is quite a long book, dude. Okay. 53. Let's go. I'll decide in a minute. I'll give it like 5 more seconds. Okay. I'll decide now. Okay. You don't like the idea of being stuck with both VIP and Ike for the whole day, especially since the pig wants to be in charge. Having a chaperone, even a virtual one limited to video screens, is the opposite of fun. But VIP is the reason you're here. He's probably lonely, you think. You know how that feels, or at least you did. Mm, Before Ike started tagging along all the time. Now you wish you had more space from him. Yvonne, do you promise not to abandon me? VIP asks. I guess so, sure. You say, whatever it takes to just get inside the Pizzaplex. The gamepad plays the sound of cheering kids. I really hope you mean that. VIP waves his wand, and says, Fazer Blast. Your passes are now activated. The terminal spits out your card and blinks off on your gamepad screen. VIP raises his fist into the air. Now, who wants to have some mega fun? Okay. Me, Ike says. You roll your eyes. At the entrance, you and Ike stand in front of two gates and press your cards to the scanners. They flash green and the gates open. Ike runs inside. No running, please, VIP says. Ike stops short. Sorry. Perhaps we should go over the current rules for safety before we continue. VIP pulls out a scroll tied with a ribbon. When he opens it, the page rolls off the bottom of the screen. You sigh. Now you're okay. Now you're talking, pig. You say, let's go. Okay. There's so much to do at the Mango Pizzaplex, you hardly know where to start. As you pass through the lobby, you look at the vibrant posters of all the attractions, planning out your day. With your VIP pass, you'll finally get to go on all the rides you want. Every birthday party you have been to at the Pizzaplex only included a few tokens for the Fazcade and the boring old Bunny Bowl. But you've always wanted to try Roxy Raceway. Mm, racing go-karts at high speed. Speeds on the tracks snaking through the atrium, and you're itching to go to Fazer Blast since you play so many first-person shooters. It would just be a lot more fun to do this with your friends than your little brother. The gamepad beeps. You glance at the screen and VIP says, "You look like you were choosing an activity. Would you like some help?" "No, I'm good," you say. VIP produces a bowling ball. The most popular attraction at the Mega Pizzaplex is Bunny Bowl, and it is best to go before the midday birthday party rush. He rolls the ball toward the screen and it cracks the glass. Animated shards tumble down, leaving behind a black background. You shake your head, but Ike pipes up. "I want a bowl." "We aren't bowling," you say. "Bonnie bowl," Ike shouts. VIP saunters back on screen. "No yelling. Bonnie bowl," Ike repeats. "Bonnie bowl, Bonnie bowl, Bonnie bowl." Okay. On the way toward the bowling alley, you point out other fun attractions. Like Monty's Maze and Fazer Blast. But I can't be swayed. VIP isn't helping the situation by feeding you ads for Bonnie Bowl and tips about the game. The more he hypes it up, the less you want to do it. When you pass the Fazcade, you pause and gaze longingly at the rows of arcades and pinball machines inside. You spot your friends Alistair, Gabe, and Emma playing one of your favorite games. Catch that fetch! You wish you were hanging out with them instead of your brother. Too bad the Pizzaplex doesn't have a daycare, you say. They plan to build one in the expansion," VIP says. "That doesn't do me much good now." You sadly continue to follow Ike. Maybe if you let him beat you at Bonnie Bowl quickly, he'll agree to go to the arcade next. Unfortunately, bowling with a 6-year-old usually takes time and patience, and you know you're going to waste a lot of your special day there. It's so unfair. Then you spot something that could give you freedom for a little while, a merry-go-round in the play area. One psych is on a carousel. It's almost impossible to get him to leave. He would ride it for hours if you let him. Hours. Okay. So the merry-go-round, or if you continue to the bunny bowl. Okay. So what do I want to do? I'll go to the merry-go-round. Look, Ike, they have a merry-go-round. Ike immediately stops and stares at it. As a music box play version of Pop Goes the Weasel plays, the three rings rotate in opposite directions with old-timey versions of the animatronics. Freddy Fazbear, Chica the Chicken, and Bonnie the Bunny to ride on. Funtime Foxy sits at the prow of a small pirate ship, pointing the way forward with his hook. And there's even a balloon boy, hot air balloon, and Mr. Cupcake seat. "I want to ride that," Ike says in a hushed voice. "Maybe after Bonnie Bowl," you say. "No, I want to ride it now," Ike says. "I don't know," you say. "Please," Ike says. You smile. "Okay, if you really want to, I guess we can do Bonnie Bowl later." You wait in line, and as soon as the gate opens, Ike races for one of the Chica seats. He climbs in. "I'm going to go to the arcade while you ride this," you say. "Just stay here until I get back." VIP wags a finger and shakes his head. "Children should not be left unattended." You're tired of this very irritating pig. You put the gamepad on the seat next to Ike. Then you keep an eye on him. "Please do not go," VIP says. The background strobes yellow and white. You said you would not abandon me." "I'm not abandoning you. I'll be back eventually." Oh, that brings us back here. Okay. So I need to go all the way. Yeah. Okay. You find your friends Alistair, Gabe, and Emma in the Fazcade. They're surprised to see you. Yeah, I won a VIP contest. You show them your special pass, but they aren't impressed by the plain plastic card. Gabe cracks up. What is that? You obviously made that yourself, Emma shakes her head. That's just embarrassing. You bet the gamepad would convince them you're telling the truth, but if you go back for it, then you'll be stuck with VIP and Ike again. Your friends don't seem that interested anyway. Ellis says trying to get the high score and catch that fetch, but when he runs out of tokens, he gives up. Let's get out of here, he says. Come on, hang out a little longer. You say, let's go on some rides. We've been on all of them so many times, Gabe says. They're boring. I could eat, you say. Maybe the Glamrock animatronics are performing soon. Animatronics are for little kids, Dev. I meant we could watch them ironically. Why don't you come with us? Emma says. We're going to play the new Dino Shock at my place. No, I think I'll stay a while. You say, right, enjoy your VIP pass. Gabe winks. They laugh and walk off. Alone and annoyed, you play a round of catch that fetch and take some satisfaction in easily beating the high score. Before you can enter your initials, the screen scrambles. When it stops glitching, you see VIP space, and he is one very irate pig. Around you, people are complaining. Hey, what happened to my game? What's with this pig? Are we being pranked? I just lost my token. You look around and see VIP's face on the arcade games throughout the entire Fazcade. His colors are scarily inverted. Uh-oh, words pop up on screens. You lied, Devon. Who's Devon? People say. You back away from the arcade cabinet. How is VIP doing this? That doesn't matter. You just have to get him to stop. You hurry to a terminal in the atrium. When you insert your pass, a red-faced VIP appears and says, I wondered if I should trust you, but I wanted to. Whatever happens next is your fault. You have my full attention now, you say. Good. More importantly, I have your brother. VIP is suddenly wearing a shirt that says, I like Ike. Your blood runs cold. Where's Ike? Is he okay? He is fine for now. I have hidden him somewhere in the Pizzaplex. What do you want? I want you to play with me all day like you promised. You can get your brother back by winning my special game, and if I don't, VIP smiles broadly. Ike remains trapped here forever. Sorry, I had no other choice, but you do. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I'll do. Oops. I was meant to do this. Fine. What's your game, VIP? You say. VIP waves his magic wand, and the terminal dispenses heavy coins into the slot below the screen. You find 5 gold Faz tokens, each with the classic Freddy Fazbear on the front with the words since 1983 along the top edge, and Freddy Fazbear's Pizza below. You must use these tokens to earn 1,000 points at various games in the Pizzaplex by the end of the day, VIP says. If you succeed, I will release Ike. That doesn't sound too bad. What's the catch, you ask? I know you do not like following rules, but rules make games even more fun, VIP says. You can only play each game once, and you have to ask me for help. VIP's wand sparkles, and you hear a familiar kerthunk. You retrieve a new gamepad from the terminal slot. This one's in a pink case. Cute. Just because I have to ask VIP for help doesn't mean I have to listen, you think. Anything else, you ask? Use the gamepad to keep track of your tokens and points as you play. Remember, if you run out of tokens before you reach 1,000 points, you automatically lose and you will become an only child. As VIP explains the rules, they appear on the gamepad screen. Tap touch here and review the game's rules. VIP's game rules. Remember this page and come back to it whenever you need to. Use Faz tokens to play games in the Pizzaplex. Earn at least 1,000 points by the end of the day to save Ike. You can only play each game once. Ask VIP for help or suggestions while playing the game. If you run out of Faz tokens before earning 1,000 points, you lose. Keep good notes on the number of Faz tokens you have, the games you've played, your score, and any active game conditions. Okay. Time to play some games. Okay, this is surprisingly good. We're doing surprisingly good here. Tell me if you like the book at the moment. Okay, let's continue. Tokens left, game, score, inventory, special conditions, high score, save locations, page numbers, notes. Okay, let's go here. Yeah. Welcome to everyone watching the stream. Let me go here. Notes. Where's notes? Sorry, give me a second. Notes. Do I not have notes? There we go. I do have notes, but yeah, it's not the normal notes. Rip. Okay. So this is what you need for this. I don't know what that is. FNAF VIP list. Okay. Right here. Sorry, give me a minute. Game. Conditions. High score. This is kind of unique actually because it's saying save locations. This is how you'd set it up in the normal books. Yeah. This is weird. And then notes. Okay, all set up for the moment. If you run out of Faz tokens and have less than 1,000 points, tap touch here. Okay, so I'll mark 107 to 108. Okay. You are in the atrium standing by a terminal that is currently running a flashy ad for Monty Gator's Golf. Money Skater Golf. VIP waits on your gamepad ready to offer suggestions, but can you trust him? Maybe your brother wandered off on his own, or you can discover where VIP hid him as you explore. And you should keep an eye out. You are facing the play area in the center of the Pizzaplex, which holds slides and kiddie rides like the merry-go-round where you left Ike. And there's a long line of people waiting to use the photo booth. The Fazcade is behind you, and the entrance to Rockstar Row is to your left. From here, you can see several arcade machines stationed along the circular walkway wrapping around the atrium. You could play some of those to win VIP's high score games. High score challenge. Go-karts rumble along the tracks, snaking around and even over the walkway. Somehow the rides and games seem less fun when you have to play them to satisfy VIP, just like grading is less fun when it's a school assignment. But time's are wasted and you have a brother to save before the Pizzaplex closes for the night. Should I do this one? If you return to the atrium. Wait. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah. Wait, what do I do? I'll do Enter the Fazcade. No. If you want to explore the atrium. Yeah. The walkway wraps around the entire atrium, so you hurry along it, taking note of the different attractions. You pay particular attention for to the games that don't have long lines since you can't afford to spend your whole day waiting around for a chance to play. You look like you're trying to pick a game. VIP chimes in. Would you like me to help you choose? You ignore him. Your best options seem to be Monty's Maze, Freddy's Fazer Blast Challenge, and Roxy Raceway. You haven't played any of them before, but you've always wanted to try them. Give me a second. You just wish you didn't have the pressure of needing to win points to save Ico. If you want to see your brother again, you need to accept my help, VIP reminds you. He twirls his hand wand like a baton, sending long question marks flying out in every direction. Fine, what should I play, oh wise one? Less sarcasm, please. At this time, I recommend you play Monty's Maze, Fazer Blast, or Roxy Raceway. Annoyed about having to ask VIP for advice you didn't even need, you contemplate checking out a cluster of arcade machines tucked into an alcove beside Glamrock Gifts. Okay. What's this do? Okay, I need 5 Faz tokens. Yeah. In the alcove are 2 arcade games, Cyber Fox vs. Mega Mangle and Funtime Fantasy. You haven't seen those particular titles in the Fazcade before. You're itching to try them, but they each require Faz token to play. You doubt you would score very high on them the first time you play, so they probably aren't worth the token or your time. Oh my gosh. bad. Okay, let's continue this. The machines are placed on either side of the terminal with a chair in front of it. This looks like it's set up for someone to watch a movie, perhaps as a distraction for a little kid. You wish you'd seen this earlier because it would have been a great place to station like while you played these video games with your friends. I must warn you, if you continue to dawdle like this, you will never see Ike again. VIP says the rules stipulate that you have to play games and win points. You doubt it's a good idea to provoke VIP, but you're tempted to browse the offerings on the terminal just to annoy him. Not just to annoy him. Okay, Fazer Blast. Finally, the number one thing you've always wanted to do at the Mega Pizzaplex is to play the laser tag game Fazer Blast. You hurry up to the Pizzaplex employee standing by the elevator to the attraction and hand over a precious Faz token. I'm sorry, but Fazer Blast is closed for a special event. The white woman says she has silver hair tied back in a ponytail with a green streak in the front, just like Roxanne Wolf. Working here must be her dream job if she's that big a fan of Roxy. Even her fingernails are painted green, but shouldn't she be over by Roxy Raceway? Maybe Roxy was too jealous to have her around. I was really looking forward to playing though, you say, unless your name is Devon, I can't let you in. Weird, my name is Devon. Sure it is, she smiles and hands you back your Faz token. Here's my VIP pass. You offer the plain card to her. The woman takes your pass and scans it. Oh, you are Devon. Go right on up and wait in the lobby. They're holding a special event for me. You're serious. She plucks the Faz token out of your hand, deadly serious. She says with a straight face and a somber tone, welcome to Freddy's Fazer Blast Challenge. The elevator doors ding open. You step inside and ride up to the second level. Remove one Faz token from your inventory. The the elevator lets you out into a narrow hallway with green and purple neon lights running along the walls and ceiling. You're surrounded by glowing stars, and the purple carpeting is adorned with ringed planets. As you cross the hallway to the lobby, the speakers play glam rock Freddy's voice. Welcome. In this customized Fazer Blast challenge, you will take on the role of an alien invading a space colony defended by none other than Freddy Fazbear himself. Hey, that is me. He's such a ham, VIP says. I want to listen to this, you say. Freddy's announcement continues. You'll be fighting for your life on a hostile planet, but in case you need to know how to play Fazer Blast or want a refresher, remember that these two rules. Number one, no climbing, no jumping, no hitting, kicking, pushing, shoving, no shooting Fazer Blasters in or close to other players' eyes. Being flashed in the eyes may induce seizures, blindness, or semi-permanent paralysis. If you are flashed in the eyes, immediately flush your eyes with soap or water and blink repeatedly until vision is restored. Rule number two, have fun. Proceed to the armory and suit up. You reach the end of the corridor and find a small room filled with orange and blue tactical vests emblazoned with with a bow tie and lightning bolt. Their helmets with bearers on one side and helmets with dealy hoppers on the other opposite side. You're supposed to be the alien, so grab the ladder, slip on a matching vest, and grab a laser gun. The weapon is gunmetal gray with a fin on top of the barrel and a growl on the bottom. The tip of the gun has a golden glow, matching the illuminated lightning bolt on the grip. While you wait for the match to start, you may practice using the Fazer Blast in the shooting gallery, says Freddy's disembodied voice. Why is he disembodied? Okay. You head over to the gallery where a video screen shows a sepia tone diorama of a party room with tables and a stage. The tables are covered with wrapped birthday presents and cone-shaped hats, while classic Freddy Fazbear and Bonnie the Bunny animatronics perform on a small stage in the back. You practice shooting green and white bullseye targets that pop up throughout the room, and zap green balloons floating across it. A counter in the corner of the screen shows the number of objects you hit and miss. As you play, your accuracy slowly improves to 98%. You are pretty good at that, VIP says, but this is just a game. The real thing will be much more intense. Isn't this all just a game, you ask? Perhaps, VIP says. Music begins to play. It sounds familiar, but you can't quite place it. VIP, what is that song? It is the Toreador song, often known as the Toreador March, composed by George Bizet in 1875 for the French opera Carmen. Why is it playing? You ask. Freddy is here. VIP runs off screen. The speakers pipe classical music. Freddy Fazbear has entered the arena, says Freddy's recorded voice. Prepare to play the sport of kings. Laser tag is the sport of kings, you ask? Reporting the blue hallway, the voice continues. Good luck. You take the doorway on the right and move through the blue hallway. You emerge into a wide open space with low partition. So good. A maze, you think. In each section, you can see the walls glow with a different color that pulsates from bright to dim. Red and green on the lower level, purple above you. Ramps lead up to the purple area. You should be able to see the whole arena from up there. I get a sense of where the flags are and where Freddy is. If you take the high ground, if you take the low ground. Oh no, wait. Oh shoot. From the purple area on the upper level of this arena, you can clearly see two of the flags you need to capture below, one in the red section and one in the green. Freddy has already claimed the green flag and is lingering nearby to defend it. The third flag it must be in the purple section up here, and it seems like the easiest target if you go for the purple flag. You keep running toward the podium while Freddy fires his Fazer Blast at you. Wait, that's the wrong thing. You move swiftly and silently through the purple area until you discover the purple flag. Then you scout out an escape route and practice it a couple of times before you press the button to capture the flag. The alert sounds summoning Freddy. Blue team has captured the purple flag. Defend, but instead of defending this flag, you follow your pre-planned escape route. Back down to the lower level, you make your way over to where you saw the red flag. You wait and listen, scanning the environment around you for the slightest sign of movement. Then you swoop in and smack the button to capture the flag. Blue team has captured the red flag. Defend your station. That should keep him busy, you think. Boarding for the green flag, you duck behind the podium and try to make yourself as small as possible. Freddy runs into the clearing behind you. If you did target practice in the armory, you lean out from behind the podium and smack the button to claim the green flag at the same time that you fire your Fazer Blast at the target on Freddy's chest. Bullseye! Sparks fly from Freddy's vest. You get ready for some kind of tantrum or disappointment, but Freddy smiles. You win, superstar, he says. You exercise good strategy and skill, practicing and planning ahead. Are you sure you have not played Fazer Blast before? You nod your head. I hope we can play together again sometime, but I know you have other things to do for the rest of today's visit. Freddy eyes the VIP gamepad suspiciously. VIP is strangely hanging out somewhere off screen. Freddy says, be careful with that one. He leads you to the winner's elevator and sees you off. It takes you back down to the Atrium. Okay, had 300 points to the score, and I cannot do Fazer Blast. Done. No, wrong thing. Okay, what should I do next? I think We're doing really good. I think I'll do. Yeah, I'll do. What? I'll do Roxy Raceway. Although the track for Roxy Raceway threads through and above the atrium, it has a separate entrance like all the other attractions. The front of it looks like a big red garage with a mural of Roxy in a racing jacket and sunglasses, waving checkered flags over the doors. Her voice plays over the speaker. Hey, I'm Roxanne Wolf. If you're looking for high speed motor mayhem, Roxy Raceway is the place to be. Sign up today and be a winner. Nobody likes a loser. Harsh, Roxy, you think. You can't afford to lose today. Ike is counting on you. A black man in a Pizzaplex uniform takes your Faz token. Have a raced here before? You shake your head. Okay, here are the rules, he says. Rule number one, go fast but not too fast. You're scored on lap time, not position. Avoid contact with walls and other go-karts. Brake before turns. Let faster drivers pass. Keep hands and feet inside the go-kart at all times. Drive smoothly. Only use one pedal at a time. Rule number two, don't damage the go-kart. Just kidding. Rule number two is have fun, but seriously, don't damage anything. Do you want to hear the rules again? You shake your head. Also, you can't take that gamepad in your go-kart. Leave it in the pit area and collect it after your race. Remove one Faz token from your inventory. We've got three left. Okay, there are two other kids in the Roxy Raceway pit area putting on silver helmets with green stripes down the center and grey wolf ears. You grab one for yourself and put down your gamepad. Since you have not been to Roxy Raceway before, it would be wise for you to listen to my go-karting tips. VIP says he drives back and forth across the screen in the cartoon cart from the ads all over the Pizzaplex. You heard the guy at the door. I'm not allowed to bring you with me. Rules are rules. You say yes. Rules are rules. VIP agrees. Okay. I'm not leaving you behind. You strap on your helmet and pick up the gamepad. VIP looks genuinely touched. Thank you. You will not regret it. Fortunately, the employees in the pit area aren't paying much attention to you, so they probably won't notice you sneaking the gamepad into the go-kart. So how do I win this? You ask, walking over to the track. Be the tortoise, VIP says. What is that supposed to mean? I cannot do everything for you. I want you to win, but you have to earn it. That will be more fun. For both of us. Grumbling, you consider your go-kart options. A tall white boy with long hair has already claimed the silver and purple go-kart, which you assume is based on Roxy. A short brown girl is mulling over the two options, a pink and white one, a Glamrock Chica's color, and a blue and red one for Glamrock Bonnie. Is there even a Glamrock Tortoise? First time the girl asks. You nod. Then you pick first. I don't care which one I drive. Thanks. In the first row, the Chica go-kart is in first place. The Bonnie go-kart is in the second row in second place. The already claimed Roxy car brings up the rear. Are they all the same? You ask. Supposedly, she says, but I swear the Roxy go-kart is fastest. It's modified. Okay, so Roxy, probably because it's in the rear. You climb into the pink and white go kart. The girl gives you a thumbs up and hops into the bunny go kart to your right. You look around for some place to stow the gamepad and are surprised to see a mount for it in the dashboard. VIP waves his hand and a map of the race course appears on the screen. Since you only have one chance to win the game, this should give you a small advantage. The race consists of 6 laps. You trace the path of the track and around the atrium. It has several hairpin turns and even crosses over the space a couple times. Is it safe to go over the atrium like that? You ask. We have not had any incidents yet, VIP says. These race cars are thoroughly tested. However, Roxanne Wolf's voice echoes overhead. On your marks, get set, go. A green light flashes and you hit the accelerator. It's strange driving so low to the ground, and 25 miles an hour is faster than you expected. You take it easy mm, on the first lap and to get a feel for the controls. Your opponent quickly zooms out of sight while you're learning how to turn without crashing. You notice a turbo button on the control. Maybe you should use it to make up time on the second lap. You can barely handle your go-kart at normal speed, so it's probably a bad idea to speed up just yet. You take the second lap faster than the first, so you feel like you're getting the hang of this, but you're still lagging behind the others, and you wonder what else you can do to shave time off your laps. It's only on the third lap, when you're much more familiar with the course, that you feel you can pay more attention to what your opponents are doing. The boy in the Roxy go-kart has a comfortable lead, counter to what you would expect. Just before taking a turn, he steers his go-kart as close to the barrier on his right as he can without touching it. Then he cuts toward the inside of the track and lightly brakes as he goes into the turn. He ends up going wide, traveling across the entire track, and comes out of it. In contrast, the girl on the bunny go-kart does what you've been trying to do, cut close to the corners, going as fast as possible, braking in the turn. Which, since it's a shorter distance to travel, it must be faster. This approach seems to work for her. She's only slightly behind the first racer. You just need to nail the timing and trajectory. Okay. You work on copying what the kid in the Roxy go-kart is doing it, and it actually works by adjusting the angle at which you approach the corners. You head into them faster and maintain that momentum as you widen your exit from the turn. In another couple of laps, you are racing right behind him, side by side with the Bonnie go-kart. The boy in the Roxy go-kart looks back and is surprised to see the both of you right on his tail. He starts driving more erratically, either because he's panicking or because he's intentionally trying to make it harder for you to pass him. Whatever the reason, he's losing speed and you're gaining on him. You think you can overtake him and get first place in the last lap. You nudge your go-kart and bump the back of the Roxy go-kart. Just a warning, the boy in the Roxy go-kart turns and glares daggers at you. He starts to creep to the inside of the track right in front of you. He turns around and realizes he's about to enter a turn, so he stops throttling and slams on his brakes, then yanks the wheel so he moves to the outside of the track and out of your way, inadvertently cutting off the girl and the Bonnie go-kart. You zoom ahead of both of them, finally gaining the lead. Yeah, you whoop with joy. You finish the last lap in first place, closely followed by the Roxy go-kart and Bonnie go-kart tied for second place. So you're shocked when the scores appear on the big screen in the pit area and you have placed second overall times, and you understand, aside from the last lap, you were the slowest, and honestly probably should have placed last. It feels too risky to pass the Roxy go-kart the way it's veering left and right unpredictably, so you back off and give him and the other car some space. Yeah. prepared to ride this out and get a decent time regardless, but the girl on the bunny go-kart sees an opening and she decides to make a move. She squeezes past on the boy's right between him and the barrier. Just as he sets himself up for another turn by steering toward the outside track, they collide and smash into the barrier. The Roxy go-kart spins out and the Bonnie go-kart just locks up and grinds to a halt. The crowd around the track gasps as you zip by your opponents. You glance over to make sure they're all right. They're in better shape than their go-karts anyway. The goal waves you on. Woo, man, what happened? You wonder aloud as you complete the lap. Two bodies cannot occupy the same space at the same time. VIP says an object in motion stays in motion. The laws of physics hold many harsh truths. You cross the line and see that you are not only in first place, but you had the fastest overall lap times. You steer your go kart to the pit and see Roxanne Wolf waiting for you. The slender animatronic seems even taller from the low go kart. You look up, taking in her purple leg warmers, red shorts, and black racing jacket. She brushes back the green streak in her silver hair and gazes at you with piercing yellow eyes. That was a ferocious performance. Roxy reaches a large grey hand or paw down. You take it, the metal cold and hard against your fragile human flesh, and she easily lifts you out of your go kart. She kicks the tire of the go kart. Chica fanboy, she sounds disappointed. My little brothers. She walks you back out to the atrium. Want an autograph? She asks. I'd love one. She pulls out a glossy photograph of herself playing a green guitar on stage and scribbles on it. Then she leaves to prepare for the next glam rock show. You read her message from one winner to another. Good luck finding your brother, Roxy. How does she know that his brother's missing? Anyways, that's now 600 points. And inventory, Roxy's autograph. Okay, I've not done Monty's maze yet. Yeah. Oh, how do you get that? Monty's maze is supposed to be nerve-wracking because the Montgomery Gator animatronic stalks the labyrinth and will carry you out if you run into him. But you've also heard that the entrance to the attraction is the scariest thing about it, a giant alligator's mouth. An Asian woman in a red Pizzaplex Fazer matching shirt with checkered suspenders and black pants stops you from entering. You might want to come back another day. Monty's in kind of a bad mood. The last kid was just dragged out of the maze, and we're going to close it until he calms down. You hear banging and shouting from inside. You laugh. They're really trying to make it seem fun in there. I'm not afraid, you say, and I'm only here today. I have a special pass. You hand her your VIP card. She scans it and looks surprised. You sure do. Monty's actually waiting for you. The commotion inside stops. You guess a little pig told him you would be coming. That will be one token, the Pizzaplex employee says. You hand one over. Remember that I am here to help. VIP gives a thumbs up. If you get turned around and asked nicely, I can direct you back to the starting point. You walk between sharp white teeth and over the pink, weirdly spongy tongue and enter the maze. I don't have the balloon. How was I meant to get the balloon? Just inside. She said if you get lost, always go left. Just inside the entrance to Monty's maze, the first thing you notice is how dark and green it is, and humid. Sweat starts pouring down your face, and the air is stale and heavy. Occasionally, you get a whiff of something rotten like food left out too long. Either the Pizzaplex designers intentionally wanted to make it feel like a swamp or the environmental controls are broken. Fake grass covers the floor and vines dangle from rigging high above. The walls of the maze are fences made of wooden planks surrounded by tall palm trees that drape their feathery leaves overhead. You peek through a knot hole in one of the planks and see that the walls outside the maze are painted with the silhouettes of thin tree trunks and vegetation. There's no music, the only the ambient sound of birds and insects, punctuated by the occasional low rumbling roar. The sound makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. You walk along the narrow corridor for a bit, feet crunching softly on the artificial turf. The path turns to the right, then the left, and eventually you reach an intersection. You can continue forward, turn left, or turn right. You go straight until you go left, and the path takes you down a series of turns and long stretches, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You use your sleeve to wipe sweat from your brow and freeze when you hear a gruff, taunting voice from somewhere in the maze. I know you're here. I will find you despite the warm air. A chill runs through you. You pick up your pace through the corridor until you come to a wall. The only way you can go is left or right. The path to your left seems a little more worn than the one on the right, but you also see four deep scratches along one of its walls, like something has clawed at something big, a marker or a warning. The corridor stretches on for a long time. You reach a turn to your right, and or you can choose to keep going straight. You go straight, but after it forces you to go left two more times, you're pretty sure it has simply dumped you back onto the path you were on before. So you turn right, you have no clue if you're going in the correct direction or not. If only you had something to mark your path with, or a ball or string, like in that Greek myth about the Minotaur in a labyrinth. You read in school, kids were sent into that maze as a sacrifice to the monster, but you figure Monty Gator can't be much of a real threat. The Pizzaplex couldn't stay in business if kids actually died there, right? Then again, there are many customers, so many customers every day who would miss a kid or two, worried about IQ press on, something heavy stomps that nearby it's coming from your left, though it's hard to know how sound travels in air. You reach another intersection, fog spills in from the path on your right. You go on straight until the path. You go on straight until the path turns to the right and dumps you into a dead end. Something scratches. Short distance down the path. There's another intersection. You stop short just in time. Monty is standing on your left. The punkhead animatronic is massive and muscular. His yellow and green segmented tool swishes from side to side as he looks around. Fortunately, he's facing away from you, peering down the other corridor, but he could turn and spot you at any moment. You can't run, but you can't hide, Devon, he calls out. He knows it's me. You think knowing that he is specifically hunting for you in the maze makes him seem more threatening. That and the wicked sharp claws on his hands. There won't be any slipping by him on the left unless you have something to distract him with. You think you'd be able to sneak off to the right before he turns around, or maybe you should just wait and hope he moves on without noticing you. Monty is close that you can hear him breathing. It sounds like aggressive snoring, loud and guttural, almost a growl. He stands there for a long time, listening and breathing while you try to hold still. Can animatronic smell you think his alligator snout is painted on? Just like the black spots on his green skin and his purple gloves and boots, you realize that all the animatronics aren't really wearing clothes and almost giggle. You cover your mouth with one hand and hold your breath. You're certain that the animatronics can hear perfectly well. Finally, Monty moves off down the left path. You wait until you can't feel the vibration of his heavy footsteps anymore before you allow yourself to breathe again. If you go left, you'll be following Monty. You like the idea of stalking him from a safe distance. No one knows his maze better, so he might lead you to the exit. But you also like the idea of putting as much distance between you two as possible. You trudge along wondering if you will find the exit. You encounter a path leading off to the right, but remembering this maze's tricks, you peek around the corner and see it just leads back to the one you're already on. You move forward, another choice to your left. You explore and soon see it's a dead end. You turn back and hurry, worrying Monty is about to corner you. There are more scratches along the walls here, and shredded candy wrappers litter the floor. Then you reach your first fork intersection, three corridors in front of you, all moving forward. You sigh and ask, "What do you think, VIP?" VIP has been dozing on the screen or pretending to. He makes a big show of waking up and blinks at you. I think this attraction does not have much replay value. A recent data mine it showed that Fazbear Entertainment is considering repurposing Monty's maze into something else, maybe miniature golf. But which path should I take? You do not have many options left. You choose the leftmost corridor and rush through it, and at the end is a green door marked exit, but Monty is guarding it. There you are, he shouts. He leaps and lands right in front of you. He draws his clawed hand back and offers his hand to you. When you stop quivering, you shake his gargantuan hand. Rock and roll, he says. You win. Add 300 points to your score. Bro, we are somehow doing really good here. We're at 900 score now. Your legs are shaky as you climb out of your go-kart. No. Wait. Okay. Let me go left. Your legs are shaky as you climb out of your go-kart. Drop your helmet at the desk and step out to the atrium the same way you came in. Your body feels numb. You can't believe you survived that. You're glad you don't have to drive around the atrium again today. You would much rather walk. I think it's taking me to the wrong place. Maybe I'm missing a page. I could be missing a page because I don't see anywhere where that could be. Anyways, we've got 900. Our last step is in the alcove are two arcade games, Cyberfox versus Mega Mangle and Funtime Fantasy. You haven't seen those particular titles on the Fazcade before. You're itching to try them, but they each require a Faz token to play. You doubt you would score very high on them the first try. uh, The first time you play, so they probably aren't worth the token or your time. The machines are placed on either side of a terminal with a chair in front of it. This looks like it's set up for someone to watch a movie, perhaps as a distraction for a little kid. You wish you'd seen this earlier because it would have been a great place to station like while you played these video games with your friends. I must warn you, if you continue to dawdle like this, will never see Ike again. VOP says the rules stipulate that you have to play games and win points. If you doubt it's a good idea to provoke VIP, but you're tempted to browse the offerings on the terminal just to annoy him. You move to the terminal and are shocked to find Glamrock Freddy's head resting on the chair. What's this doing here? Your curiosity gets the better of you, so you pick it up. The head is lighter than it looks, with wires and circuits inside. It's just your size. You sit down and place that on your lap, and the terminal switches on. Not this thing. VIP yawns widely. What is it? You ask. Letters appear on the screen. Mo ready. Place the helmet on your head to begin. This is the max occupancy experience, VIP explains dismissively. With the upcoming expansion, many sections will be closed and under construction. If the building is ever at maximum capacity, stations like this can provide guests with a virtual day at the Pizzaplex. I've never heard of this before. It is experimental, and no one has volunteered to test it. VIP says how many Faz tokens to use it. You ask, it is free because it is obviously not as good as the real thing. Even those ancient arcade games are more enjoyable. The words say no to Mo. Scroll down the screen behind VIP. It feels strange to put on Freddy's head, but once the helmet settles into place, it's rather cozy and smells like a brand new car. You can see the terminal in front of you but the mask's eyes must also be a screen because a heads-up display shows a full battery charge. A pleasant male voice comes from speakers near your ears. Thank you for choosing the max occupancy experience. We know you are disappointed that the Mega Pizzaplex has reached maximum capacity, or your favorite attraction is currently under construction or unavoidable circumstances for which we cannot be held liable have temporarily disrupted available services. You're beginning to have second thoughts about this, but before you can remove the helmet, the voice resumes. This high quality recreation of the Pizzaplex was designed to be indistinguishable from the real thing, and in some ways, the Mo is even better. This is a very low chance. There is a very low chance of involuntary dismemberment or lobotomy. All foods contain 0 calories, and during your virtual visit, all games provide 10 times their usual points, which still may be exchanged at the real price centers. Tap start to initialize the Mo. A green button labeled start floats in front of you. Below it is a red cancel button. And if you use the Mo, you must restart this game from the beginning. All game uses will be reset. You can keep your current points and replay any games if you have already played. This virtual experience yet. When you still have so many real experiences ahead of you, you tap the red cancel button, and when the screen shuts down, you pull out of the helmet and ruffle your hair. You can always come back to this alcove to try it another time. VIP claps as you rise and replace the helmet on the seat. Good choice, you have better things to do right now. Yeah, okay. So, just say we have 900, 1,000 plus because I would have to do it twice. Just pretend we do. Anyways, yeah, I've done it twice now, so yeah. Go left, go left. Yeah, I win. Hey, VIP, you say gleefully, I did it. I have 1,000 points. Impossible, he says. Impossible, he says. Surely you knew how many points I've been collecting. Don't you know everything? VIP turns red and begins stomping around the screen. Sparks and fire spew from his magic wand. I do not know how you did this. You must have cheated somehow, but you were there with me the whole time. VIP calms down. I apologize. I was just having such a good time with you. I did not want our time together to end. You're starting to get nervous. I would like to see my brother now, VIP, please. Of course, a deal is a deal. Take me to the center of the atrium. You carry the gamepad over to the play area. In the middle of the atrium, the Pizzaplex is closing soon and people are streaming toward the exits. Looking exhausted but happy, VIP makes a complicated gesture in the air with his magic wand that you're pretty sure is all just for show, and the door to the photo booth pops open. Ike comes tearing out and makes a beeline for you. Hey buddy, you kneel and wrap him in your arms. Ike snuggles up against you. He does give good snuggles, you admit. I'm sorry, bro. It's okay, Ike says. He hands you a fistful of photo strips from the booth. You flip through them. In the first photo, he looks happy, making goofy expressions. Then he's red-faced and crying. As the images progress, they become a self-portrait of abject misery. I knew you would get me out, he says. Let's not show all of these to Mum, you say. Can we go home now? Ike asks. 100%. You walk the gamepad back to the checkout desk. You can't wait to get rid of VIP once and for all. This was everything I hoped it would be, VIP asks. I hope tomorrow is just as perfect. You stop in your tracks. Tomorrow? Did you think you were the only one to get a VIP invitation? Kind of. I mailed dozens of them. I can do this every day. Just think of it. So much fun to be had. Oh no, you think, what have I done? What can I do? You fear you have no choice but to get as far away from here as possible with your little brother and never return. You realize even if you warned your friends not to come back, they wouldn't listen. Now you have an idea what it's like to be VIP, full of knowledge, but no one to share it with. You hand the gamepad back to a Pizzaplex employee without meeting their eyes. How was your visit? They ask. Very informative. At the end, you aren't quite sure how to end this. There's no keyboard in here. Not that you know anything about computer programs. Maybe you can go get something to smash VIP's screen with, but you've seen him on other screens all over the Pizzaplex. It would be no more effective than destroying his gamepad. You glance down at the gamepad and you see another VIP even while he's still frantically fitting around your head. If you don't do something soon, he'll probably start to attack you. And there's only one Devon. The small VIP on the gamepad takes a step and somehow duplicates himself. It's starting to become pigception in here. Oh, you realize those aren't the very informative pigs. Those are virtual informative pigs because you're still in the mo. Oh. So we know the official ending and how to get it, and it's to do it in the mo. Okay, we're done. That's one ending. I'm not gonna get the other ending, but I'm glad I didn't get the good ending. Yeah, thank you for listening. This is such a good book. I'm planning on getting the other ending and reading through it. So I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next stream, which will be starting very soon when I do FNAF Help Wanted 2 again. See you all next time. Goodbye.